If you want to know how you can make Spiderman Web Zippers in Roblox Studio like this, you can press E and immediately fling to the other side of the building in Roblox Studio. You're going to have to watch this video all the way to the end to find out exactly how to make this. Hey guys, and welcome back to this brand new tutorial on my YouTube channel. And in this tutorial, we'll be making the Spiderman Web Zippers. And what that means is if you hold E and you point at a building, you will just instantly fly to there. In the previous tutorial, we made this where you can just swing around. Whee! It is so cool and it is so satisfying. Whoa, look at that. That is amazing. So in this tutorial, we will be doing the Web Zippers. If I say it incorrect, sorry. There will be a little fragment on screen right now of what it does, and I'm upside down now. Really cool. And that's basically what we're going to be doing in this tutorial. If you like this tutorial, give it a like. If you don't like it, give it a dislike. Subscribe to my channel and turn on post notifications, and become a member if you want by clicking the blue join button in blue. And that's all I had to say. And before we start off, there's one more thing I actually have to say, and that is big shout out to Creeperman for this tutorial. Creeper gave me all the scripts for this and wanted me to make a tutorial on it, so here I am, and big thanks to you, buddy. And without further ado, let's get right into the tutorial. So as you heard, we are in the tutorial now, and we are immediately going to start off with coding the Web Zippers. And we're immediately going to our local script right over here, the client one. In the previous tutorial, we have coded this one. And let's get right into coding. So at line 49, you want to do another line, which is game, get service replicated storage dot webzip dot on client event, connect function. You know, you just have to make it a function out of it like this, and then type on zip is equals to false and tween to play. And that is just, for example, if you stop web zipping, we will just, you know, set everything back. Now you want to go over here, and we need to make an else if statement, which is like right over here, I think. Let me just check. Else if I think it is. Yep. Else if I dot user input type is equals to enum dot user input type dot keyboard. So if you're a PC player, as you can see, you have make sure it's aligned. So you have like two ends over here, 1, 2. Now we need to check. So now we just checked if you're on a PC, and now we can check for what key you pressed. So if I.keycode is equals to enum, or well, actually we already made a variable for that. So webzip keycode and not G. So if there's nothing else interrupting the script, then we can continue. And the way we're going to be doing that is pretty simple. First of all, we need to do some calculating again, and you can just copy this from 22 to 25. So you can just copy it and paste it here, but change the max sling distance to max zip distance. Now over here, all we need to type is if on zip is equals to false. So if you're not zipping, then on zip is equals to true. We will be playing the tween, so your FOV is changing like differently. It will like go to the back of you. And we need to fire a remote event by saying game get service replicated storage dot webzip. That's our variable, and we have to fire it to the server. So fire server. We need to fire the mouse dot target. We need to fire the mpause, and we need to fire mouse dot target service. Pretty weird, I know, but this is what you have to type. So game get service replicated storage dot webzip fire server mouse dot target and pause in mouse dot target surface. After you've done that, you can click this away, and let's get. We need to make one animation again. So it's like the animation, you know, if you like zip, you know, Spider-Man goes into this weird position, you know, you get the point. We're going to be recreating that. So go to plugins. Go to build rig, create a dummy on R15. Now you got your little dummy. Hello, dummy. Click on animation editor over here. and you just want to click on it and just name it whatever you want. I'm just gonna call it zip. Enter. So this is my zipping animation now, and just follow what I do. Click on the humanoid roof part and change it like 2 blocks, 1, 2. Now change the head 3 blocks, so 1, 2, 3. Make sure it's a little bit down, you know. Now for the hand, this one should be, you know, like in front. So you can just position it. If you press R, you can like switch. See, R. Like now I can rotate, and now I can move it around. You get the point. And you just need to make sure it's positioned well. So, you know, you just gotta mess around a little bit. I think if you just do this, you're good to go. Yep. If you just do this, you're good. Now for this hand, I usually just make it point to the back, because Spider-Man is not using this one. And you could just leave it as you want, like that. Now for the legs. The legs are a little bit difficult. You just want to make them in some kind of knee position. So right now you got this, but make sure this one is, I don't know, just a little bit to the front and a little bit out, and then maybe get the knee a little bit bent, and then align it again. So now you got like kind of like this, and then for the other you can kind of do the same, but the other way around. So do this and then a little bit out. Actually, you can keep this one maybe a little bit dimmed, like a little bit down more or a little bit up more. I suggest putting this one up and this one more down, so it's not interrupting this hand. For example, this looks pretty good. So now this is my animation for zipping. So now go to this, the 3 dots, set animation priority to action, and now just publish it to Roblox. So 3 dots, publish to Roblox, and I'm just gonna call it zip, and it doesn't really matter, zip lol tutorial xd. But just make sure you're not using my animation ID, because that will not work. So just click submit and press the ID button, you know, click close, and you can delete everything. So boop, as you can see, that is how animated work. Go to your server script and insert a new animation, and just call it, I don't know, zipping, like that, and just paste the ID in. Boom, that's your ID. And now all we have to do is code the server part. The server part is not that hard, you know. If you just understand the basics of coding, it'll be alright. So go all the way down, and over here you need to make a table, local normals in a table, and the first one in square brackets, it's going to be enum.normalid.front, and that is equals to vector3.new 0, 0, -1. And what this does, I actually have no idea, but it's just required. And now you want to paste this 5 times, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change front to back, change front to left, change front to right, right, change front to top, and change front to bottom. And now you got front, back, left, right, top, bottom. Change for the back, change it to 0, 0, 1. For the left, change it to -1, 0, 0. For right, change it to 1, 0, 0. For top, change it to 0, 1, 0. And for the bottom, change it to 0, -1, 0. So make sure you have all of this, you know. Once you did that, we can now continue the rest. And it's not that hard, actually. So game get service replicated storage .web zip .on server event connect function, and make sure you have your variables correct. So PLR, target, mouse pause, and normal, like this. So make sure you have PLR, target, mouse pause, and normal. Press enter, and let's start. So first of all, local character. So we have to get the character of the player. So local character is equals to plr.character. Now we're gonna check if you have a character. So if character, then. So now you have a character, and we can continue. We need to check what the normal is. So if normal is equals to enum.normalid top, or normal is equals to enum.normalid bottom. So if normal is equals to enum.normalid top, or if it's at bottom, then the radius is equals to 6. We now need to get the humanoid. So local, oh my god, hold on. A local humanoid is equals to character, wait for child, humanoid. And let me just make some enters again, else it is really dramatic. Okay, like this. Local animator is equals to humanoid, wait for child, animator. We need to get the animator so we can put animations in it. Local zipping anim is equals to, so that is our zipping animation. We'll just call it local zipping is equals to animator load animation script wait for child zipping. Like this. So local zipping is equals to animator load animation script wait for child zipping. We need to adjust the speed of the animation. So zipping dot adjust speed by 0.01. Now we need a body gyro. So oh, why is that going so slow? Okay, well, local body gyro is equals to instance.new a body gyro, you know, that like this. So we just created a body gyro. The parent of the body gyro is going to be the player's humanoid root part, and that is body gyro dot parent is equals to character dot humanoid root part, like that. Pretty simple. Now we need to define the C frame of the body gyro, and that is the humanoid root part position and the position your mouse is at. So body gyro dot C frame is equals to C frame dot new character dot humanoid root part dot position comma mouse pause, like that. We'll just zoom out so you can see C frame is equals to C frame dot new the character and the mouse. So the body gyro dot max torque q is equals to vector3 dot new math dot huge and math dot huge. 3 times math dot huge. Body gyro dot p is at 3000 and body gyro dot d is at 0. Now we are going to do something funny, and that is define the arm. So local arm is equals to character dot left hand or character left hand left arm in square brackets. And now we need to get the attachments. Let me just see. They're probably over here. Could we use them is the question. Let's just define them on our own. Local arm attachment is equals to instance.new an attachment. The attachment, the parent is going to be in the arm, and arm attachment dot world position is equals to arm dot position. Now we need to make a point attachment. So local point attachment is equals to instance.new another attachment point attachment dot parent. The point attachment is going to be inside of the target, and the world position of the point attachment world position is going to be mouse pause. Now we need to get the length again. So local length is equals to arm dot position minus the mouse position dot magnitude, and that gets the distance between the hand and the shoot point. Now we need to play the animation, so zipping colon play. Now we need to get a body velocity, or actually a body position. So let's see. We need to get a body position. Local body position is equals to instance.new body position. Like that. Body position dot max force is going to be, again, all those math.huges. So just get this and paste it here. That's the max force. The body position dot position is going to be at the mouse position. Body position dot p is going to be at 300, and body position dot d is going to be at 30. Last but not least, the beam, or actually, I'm sorry, the body position, the parent of it is going to be in the character humanoid root part. So just get this and paste it here. Now we just need to get the beam again. So you can just simply copy and paste that beam, because it's just literally the same. So just get the beam and boom. So let's go over it. Instance of new beam. Yep. Same ID, same stretch, same speed, same length, same number sequence, light emission, influence, face camera. Attachment 0 has to be arm attachment, and attachment 1 has to be point attachment. And with 3 position arm. Yep. Now we have to do the last few lines. We have to make another spawn function like this. We have to do a wall task.wait do. So wall task.wait do. And now we need to do a huge calculation. So keep caution. So if body position dot position minus vector3.new, and this is pretty tricky even for me to do. So body position dot position minus vector3.new math.floor character dot humanoid root part dot position dot x, and then get out of the bracket like this, comma math.floor, and we need to floor something again, and that is character dot humanoid root part dot position dot y, and then get out of the bracket again, comma math.floor. Let me just make some space. So math.floor brackets character dot humanoid root part dot position dot z or z, and then get out of all of the brackets, dot magnitude, and if that is smaller or the same as radius, then. So let me just zoom out. We have this enormous line. So I'll just go over it, and you just write it over. So 3, 2, 1. Alrighty. Now we can continue. So if that's the case, then body position colon destroy, arm attachment colon destroy, point attachment colon destroy, beam colon destroy. Now we need to insert a body force. So local body force is equals to instance.new. We have to insert a body force, not gyro. The parents is going to be body force dot parents is equals to character the humanoid root part. Now we have to set the force. So body force dot force is equals to vector3.new 0, comma web zip speed times 3, comma 0, like this. So you got vector3.new 0, web zip speed times 3, comma 0. We will wait we'll wait 0.2 seconds, and then we'll do the last part, which is actually zipping, stop, body force, destroy, body gyro, destroy, 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 and we have to do 2 more things. Game, get service, replicated storage. We have to fire client, fire client. The player, we just have to fire this back to the client. Just do this. Game, get service, replicated storage, web zip, fire client player. Character, humanoid, change state. And we have to set them to free fall. So enum, humanoid state type, free fall. So you're falling back like whee. And the last line, break. You're done. This is the entire script for webbing, like web zipping, and swinging. So let's try this out immediately, because this is just hype, man. Even I'm excited, and if I'm excited, that's probably really good. So let's try it out, and let's try slinging first. So whoopity, and that works. And way. Now let's try how's it called? Web zip. So if we just press E, boom. As you can see, the animation plays. As you can see, we are now Spider-Man. As you can see, we are now web zipping. And if we just want to wee, and boom, and boom, and skablam, shazam, and that just works. So as you can see, it really works. And we could just you can do like this. You can swing and then go really fast, and then go this again, boom, and wee. It is really addicting to do. And in the next part, we'll be doing the web shooting, so you can shoot webs at other people and they will get damaged. That will be in tomorrow's tutorial. So if you did in fact enjoy this tutorial, give it a like, subscribe to my channel, turn on post notifications, become a member if you want. Again, big shout out to Creeperman for the code for this, so I could make this tutorial on it. And that's all I had to say. So as I said, if you did like it, give it a like, do all the steps I just said. All I can say is that my name is Newbie, and I say, peace out.